What to do when you start to feel your client's emotions. You plant your feet and make sure you're grounded. You lean out of their field and make sure you're out of it.
Meanwhile, I'm aware of myself. How's my posture? Am I grounded? I'm feeling feelings. I'm feeling emotions. Make sure I come out of her field.
You check in with yourself. Am I feeling these emotions? Are there any reasons for me to be feeling this? Is this me or is this them?
I ask myself, are these emotions mine or are they hers? I know they're hers.
Just like we learn to do in meditation, we sit with our emotions. We can also sit with another person's emotions and hold space for them to feel.
So I just witness. I just use them as an indication for what she might be feeling.
Holding space is being with another without judgment, without trying to fix, just being there and allowing them to have a container in which to feel.
And I just help her process.
The brain just wants emotions to be acknowledged and felt, to let them go.
Through the passage, this feeling cycle.
The exercise is bringing the unconscious conscious, so it's no longer having an effect on the body.
My hands are meandering and moving.
Exaggerate, make bigger, empower, shine your light on it.
I can see the connection. My eyes closed. It's like I can see like gold or light.
Stay awake to spontaneous imagery. We all get it. It's just a question of recognizing that we got it, remembering what we just saw.
And what I'm doing is whatever I feel, I'm just exaggerating that feeling. Wherever the body takes me, whatever the body gives me, I'm exaggerating, I'm encouraging, I'm giving it strength, I'm empowering it.
Everything, including a thought and a feeling, has a birth, life, and death. Sometimes just giving yourself permission to feel is all you need.
Taking it to the end of a cycle, to completion. There.
Take it to the end of a feeling cycle. Getting stuck is not being able to complete a natural feeling cycle.
Wherever the body wants to go, I help it go, and it completes that, and it lets me off.
The body and the brain are sometimes afraid to feel. They run away. It's scary, it's unknown. All you really need to do is just be with it bravely.
So now I give it a second because the body's usually processing for a couple of seconds.
The body just wants to get unstuck. It wants to go somewhere, actually get there, and come back. Remove the obstacles with your mind. Allow forgiveness to take place.
And then I retest, and there's no listening.
The final thing you want to do is retest. If the body comes straight up, there's nothing left to treat.
There's nothing. Test from up here, there's no listening.
If you bounce into the tissue and your hand bounces up, there's no tissue draw. Then there's peace and harmony in the area.
I come down, and I come straight out.
What's interesting is to see that it's never about the story that we've made up. It's not the lore that we've become wrapped up in. It's always something else, and usually unconscious. That's why we haven't been able to resolve it.
So I'll never know what that was, and she may never know what that was.
It's a kindness to offer a space to your client to verbally share their experience.
But the energy,
It felt like a total lack of control.
Encourage your client to share about what they experienced. It's an additional part of therapy. It allows them to feel welcome, to be themselves.
It felt like when you did this one, it felt like it was like trying to run and it was like a fight. And then when you like went to this one, I was just like, oh, I wish I was listened to. And it was like I felt like so frustrated and unheard. And then like when you like connected the two, it was just like, that's what I need. and it was just like identifying for myself like what I need, and I feel way relaxed and my jaw does not hurt anymore, so that's pretty freaking cool. Thank you.
Thank you. That feels great to be a part of.
Oh, that was a super cool little journey.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that connection that you had previously said that you felt was there. I remembered as soon as I identified it, I was like, oh, that's what she said. Remember you said the last time you said you felt as soon as I touched your head that there was these lights.
That was like back here. You felt like here, and then it was like I had this vision of my head of like fiber optics with like white lights shooting around going whoo.
Yeah.
And it was like my whole head just like rippled around. That was crazy too.
Also, from behind the camera, there was sparks shooting up out of her head. You may not be able to capture that on camera, but I could see that.
Well, watch my kids defy me and have a camera handy and you'll see it.
I captured that whole.
I hope you enjoyed the Osteo E-course, where you learned how to touch, how to find a restriction, how to choose the most important restriction, and how to confirm it. You learned how to sink in to the correct depth. You learned how to treat physically, how to treat emotionally, and how to connect the two. Ultimately, treating the body and the mind is about helping the person get their needs met to bring peace and harmony to the system. Coming up in our next module, you're going to learn how to treat the abdomen, how to find an organ, how to inhibit between the organs, how to inhibit between the emotional and the physical fields. You're also going to learn how to treat intention and how to help restore balance and harmony in the digestive system.